Welcome back to my YouTube channel Srinivasu SR Chaganti. In today's session we are going to learn the new concept called sets. Hello friends, what do we see here? Are not they beautiful? Yes, they are. We see here a collection of beautiful and spectacular roses. What do we see here? We observe a collection of reddish and fresh carrots. By the way, we also observe the collection of vegetables of different categories. Observing a flower, we can say that it belongs to a collection of beautiful roses, isn't it? Seeing a carrot like this, we are able to determine that it belongs to a collection of reddish carrots, isn't it? Naming a river, we can say that it belongs to the collection of rivers flowing in India or not. For example, what are the rivers flowing in India? Krishna, Godavari, Ganga, etc. Once you name the river Krishna, we can say that it is a river flowing in India. Therefore, a set is a collection of well-defined objects or elements. What is meant by well-defined collection? Given an element or object, we can say whether it belongs to a collection or not. Collection of boys in your class, it is a well-defined collection. A team of 11 best cricket batsmen of the world, it is not a well-defined collection, because there is no yardstick as to decide who is the best batsman. A batsman may be the best for one person and may not be the best for other person. Therefore, it is not a well-defined collection. Therefore, it is not a set. Therefore, a collection of well-defined objects is called a set. The collection of the best actors in India, it is also not a set for the same reason. An actor may be the best for one person and may not be the best for other person. Therefore, it is not a well-defined collection. Therefore, it is not a set. Element is present in the set A. It is denoted by a symbol called belongs to. 2 is a natural number. It can be written as 2 belongs to n. If an element is not present in the set, it is denoted by a symbol does not belong to. Insert appropriate symbols in the blank spaces, where A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 belongs to A. 8 does not belong to A. 0 does not belong to A. 4 belongs to A. 2 belongs to A. Following statements are true or false. 5 does not belong to set of prime numbers, false. Minus 5 does not belong to W, true. Prime number, therefore it is false. Minus 5 is not a whole number, therefore it is true. Represented in two ways, roster form and set builder form. While writing sets in roster form, we list out all the elements of the set separated by commas and placed in parentheses. Sometimes it becomes a tedious task to write all the sets in roster form. Instead of listing all the elements in the set, we can write sets by taking the single common characteristic that exists among the elements. This property is known as characteristic form or set builder form. In set builder form, we find the single common characteristic or property that exists among the elements. This common characteristic is assigned with the variable called x. Suppose A is equal to set of all x such that x is a month in the year having 30 days. B is equal to set of all x such that x is a prime number less than 10. C is equal to set of all x such that x is a alphabet in English alphabet better. D is equal to set of all x such that x is a prime number which is a divisor of 60. E is equal to set of all x such that x is a letter in the word mathematics. F is equal to set of all x such that x is a square of a natural number less than 10. We can represent all the set builder form sets in roster form as follows. Better understanding, let us match the following. 1, 2, 3, 6 are natural numbers and a divisor of 60. 1C. 2, 3 are prime numbers and a divisor of 60. 2A. These are all the letters in the word called mathematics. Therefore, 3D. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are odd natural numbers less than 10. Therefore, B. 1C, 2A, 3D, 4B. Let's move on to the types of sets. Empty set, finite set, infinite set, and subset. A set which does not contain any elements is called an empty set. It is otherwise called null set or void set. It is denoted by phi. How do you pronounce this? Phi. Or two brackets without having any elements. A set consisting of uncountable number of elements or infinite number of elements is called infinite set or uncountable set. Whereas a set consisting of countable number of elements is called a finite set. State which of the following sets are finite or infinite. The set of elements in the English alphabet. There are 26 English alphabets which can be counted, therefore it is a infinite set. Here it can be observed that 2, 3 and 4 are infinite set. The set of lines parallel to x-axis is infinite set. The set of numbers which are multiples of 5 is also infinite set. Subset. Let A, B be any two non-empty sets. If all the elements present in set A are also present in B, then A is said to be a subset of B. For example, A is equal to 2, 3, 4, B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since all the elements present in A are also present in B, therefore A is said to be a subset of B. This is the symbol used to denote subsets. What are the operations which can be performed on sets now today? See here. Union of sets, intersection of sets, difference of sets. What are the operations to be performed? The operations which can be performed are union of sets, intersection of sets, and difference of sets. In union of sets, let's take an example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where A union B is taken, union B is formed by taking elements either in A or B or A and B. Elements can be taken only one time, repetition is not allowed. A intersection B is a set formed by taking common elements present in both A and B. For example, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B is equal to 2, 3, 4. A intersection B is taken by taking common elements 2, 3, 4. Therefore, A intersection B is equal to 2, 3, 4. Difference of sets. Let A, B be any two sets. A minus B is a set formed by taking elements present in A but not in B. For example, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B is equal to 2, 3, 4. A minus B can be taken by elements which are present in A but not in B. Therefore, after removing the common elements, we get A minus B is equal to 1, 5, which are left over in A only. Now let's move on to the next topic called disjoint sets. Let A, B be any two sets. A and B are said to be disjoint if there are no common elements between A and B. For example, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, B is equal to 4, 5. A intersection B is equal to 5. That means there are no common elements between A and B. A intersection B is equal to 5. Therefore, A and B are disjoint. Similarly, one more example. A is equal to 7, B is equal to 5, 6, 9. Therefore, A intersection B is equal to 5 are null set. Some more examples on disjoint sets. 1 and 2 are not disjoint because 3 is a common element between these two sets. A is a common element between these two sets. But 3 and 4 are disjoint. There are no common elements. Let's have the first question here. There are 4 sets A, B, C, D given in set builder form. Find A intersection B, A intersection C, A intersection D, B intersection C, B intersection D. Therefore, when we represent all the sets in roster form, we get A, B, C, D as follows. When we consider A intersection B, common elements between A and B, therefore, A intersection B is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Therefore, A intersection B is equal to B. Similarly, common elements between A and C, A intersection C is equal to C. A intersection D is equal to D. But there are no common elements between B and C, therefore it is null set phi. B intersection D, when we consider the intersection between B and D, we get an element 2 in the set, therefore it is a singleton set. B intersection D is equal to 2. Therefore we can conclude that intersection can be taken by considering the common elements between the two sets given. One more example, A is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. B, C, D are as follows. Find A minus B, A minus C, A minus D, B minus A, C minus A and D minus A. So when we consider A minus B, after removing the common elements, the elements which are left over in A is A minus B. Similarly, A minus C, after removing the common elements, whatever the elements which are left over in A can be taken as A minus C. So A minus D, B minus A and C minus A and D minus A can be taken as follows. So therefore, A minus B is the set consisting of elements which are present in A but not in B. Similarly, A minus C, elements present in A but not in C. A minus D, elements present in A but not in D. The same way C minus A can be taken as the elements which are present in B but not in A. D minus A, elements present in D but not in A. Therefore, C minus A and D minus A are as follows. Write the subsets of the following sets. It is to be noted that null set is a subset of every set. Every set is a subset of itself. For example, A is equal to 1, 2. Subsets of A are 5, 1, 2, 1, 2. B is equal to A, B, C. Subsets of B are 5, A, B, C, AB, BC, CA and ABC. Therefore, if the number of elements in a set is 2, the number of subsets is 2 power 2. If the number of elements in a set is 3, the number of subsets is 2 power 3. Therefore, if the number of elements is n, the number of subsets in a set is 2 power n. John Venn, an English mathematician, has introduced the concept of representing sets in a diagrammatic manner. Those diagrams are named after him, called Venn diagrams. In Venn diagrams, each and every set is denoted by using a circle. When two or more sets are involved, elements are represented basing on the operations to be performed. Shading of overlapping circles can be done basing on the operations to be performed between the sets. You see here, A and B are two sets. A union B can be taken by considering the elements present in A or B or both. Therefore, totally A and B are shaded, which represents A union B. So the green portion represents here A union B. Whereas A intersection B is nothing but the common elements present in A and B. Therefore, the common portion can be shaded. We can observe that the violet color indicates the part called A intersection B, because A intersection B can be taken by considering the common elements between A and B. Whereas A minus B, those elements present in A but not in B. Therefore, that portion, green portion, represents A minus B. A minus B. Elements present in A but not in B. Here, so here observe the Venn diagrams here. A is a subset of B. A union B. A intersection B. A minus B. B minus A. A minus B union B minus A. And observe that A is a subset of B means A is present in B. A union B, both A and B are shaded together along with the common portion. A intersection B, common elements between A and B. Similarly, A minus B, elements present in A but not in B. Therefore, A is only shaded which does not contain B. Similarly, B minus A minus B union B minus. Number of elements present in a set is called cardinal number of a set. For example, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, n of A is equal to 5. There are 5 elements present in A. N of B is equal to 4. There are 4 elements present in B. When you consider A union B, there are 6 elements. Therefore, n of A union B is equal to 6. So it can be understood that n of A plus n of B is equal to n of A union B plus n of A intersection B. 5 plus 4 is equal to 6 plus 3. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe Srinivas SR Chaganti to get the continuous updates.